Dude, you're drunk. No. I've only been drinking tea this whole time. It looked endless and I was suffering. You're late, Mittermeyer. Hey, it's Faith from Tiny Wave TV, and this is, once again, my Legend of the Galactic Heroes journal. Here's entry number 11, and I gotta say, these episodes we're about to cover, they really put me through it. But that's what the show does anyway, so let's get it. Miss Merendorf returned to service in episode 91, and she was deeply sorry for causing problems due to her personal affairs. I know, right? Now, what better way to distract yourself from an ambiguous situationship than taking your employees on dates? I would very much like to see Mueller in that avant-garde music event, and maybe Eisenach in a rock concert, but ominous stuff came up. She was like, what do you want me to do? Nothing, just you stay here, you do you, and maybe think about that thing we talked about, you know. You and I getting married, to be precise. Yeah. Okay. Needless to say, at this point, I was scared shitless. I was like, why can't I enjoy the drama in peace? Some of that Iserlohn goodness, like what we got in episode 92, was just what I needed. Then we got that whole situation in Urvashi, the car chase, which was cool, even cooler when all the windows got smashed. Reinhardt's hair said hi. Hello. I am here to slay. And that scene in the forest when Reinhardt was talking to the attackers and Mueller just... Reinhardt was like, don't iron wall me for a sec. I'ma defeat these bitches with my captivating eyes. And he did. But unfortunately, we lost the Kaiser's poetry reciting buddy. Rest in peace, Mr. Lutz. Is everyone living recklessly and hurrying to their deaths? More like sewer rats are pushing folks in that direction. Once again, Rue is put in a situation that is so disgracefully below him. Right? Right? By the way, the voice actor is killing it here. Listen close. And here... he's just breathing, but the frustration is loud and clear. He tends to spiral, right? Like in his head, things make sense to him that really don't. Like, no, becoming a traitor is not inevitable. You were framed, so you defend yourself and clear your name. Whatever your parents did or didn't do is not your fault. You deserve to live and be a parent even. Like, why not? I understand that you have to give it your all when you fight, and that would be discourteous to the Kaiser if you don't. But why fight the Kaiser to begin with? If you're loyal to him, that is. Because pride, well, I kind of get it, but f that. What Rue needed here was Mittermeyer to get him out of the spiral. I think if Wolf was there, maybe things wouldn't end the way they did. Him and the Kaiser met up in 94, and Reinhardt was like, yo, are you gonna fight Ruenthal or I do? Between a rock and a hard place, basically. And that would be Mittermeyer's life for the next couple of episodes. Now, I've never been particularly crazy about Reinhardt's voice, but listen to this. Peak voice acting. We got the hurt, the shock, the disappointment, the rage, all at once. Also here. In other news, Wolf Sama attempted murder and was caught by the police. I want to say, what a shame, but 1, moral obligations, 2, Wolf is better than that, and 3, the rat was caught anyway. Thank you, Lutz, thank you, Hilda, and speaking of her, oh my fucking god, someone tell Papa Merendorf because he had doubts. Now, before we move on to the next episode, I got a question for y'all. The title of this episode was Rebellion is a Hero's Privilege. How do you explain the meaning of this in light of the events of the episode? I'm just asking for an uneducated friend. Alright, 95. This bitch! There was of course the matter of Iserlohn folks and how they react to this situation. Mueller was like, sir, what are we doing if they join forces?
Oh Lord, again,
The R in Reinhardt stands for ready to attack at all times, just needs an excuse. There you go. Wolf and Rue's final FaceTime was weird. Like, the tension was through the roof, but it was also kind of funny. I don't know, like the way it started so casually as if they weren't both walking on a tightrope. Wolf was like, hey, sorry to bother you with this busy time. And Rue was like, no, I always have time for you. What up? Then things just went downhill with Wolf begging Rue to come to his senses and Rue going on with that deranged rant. And this part?
それよりもどうだ、ミッドマイヤー。俺と手を組まないか。俺が聖帝、Kが副帝。いやいや、その逆でも一向に構わん。
Do y'all hear what I hear? Primary Kaiser and secondary Kaiser? And he doesn't even mind if it's like the other way around? What? Anyway, Mittermeyer was like, dude, you're drunk. And Rue was like, no, I've only been drinking tea this whole time.
酒にではない、血の色をした夢によっている。
On that note, if you remember in 93, Rue said people think they were happy as kids because they didn't know who they really were. And Wolf brought up the being drunk analogy, which got Rue wondering if being in love or utterly loyal to someone also counts as drunk. Now I'm thinking as a kid, he could never relax and be blissfully ignorant. So as an adult, he just needed to be drunk on something at all times. But then, aren't we all drunk on something anyway? I don't know. Moving on to episode 96. There were a lot of war and strategy explanations right in the beginning. I was like hyper focused on them and I thought, wait, what am I doing? Galactic besties are going at each other's throats and I'm close reading these subs about the position of the troops. I don't give a fuck. The situation was ugly, unnecessary, foolish. In other words,
まずいな。申し訳ありません。いや、戦況がだ。
Isn't it a relief to know that everything ends? I didn't know at the start of 97 how close we actually were to the end of this whole thing. It looked endless and I was suffering. But then, Rue took an arrow to the chest. No! I was speechless, y'all. And there he was, saying shit like, yo, I'm the one who's injured, why are you panicking? Or, don't cry on my behalf, it's not in your job description. The color of our eyes and our skin may differ, but our blood is the same. Wow. I don't like surgery though. Who wants to die in PJs? Ew. Can I get a new shirt? I'm sick of the smell of my own blood. Then we got more of Mittermeyer suffering, Unfeel presenting wisdom.
どの道、俺たちの人生録はどのページをめくっても血文字で書かれているのさ。今さら人道主義の厚化粧を施しても血の色は消せんよ。
Then getting scolded by Wallen.
もしカイザーが俺を討伐するよう K に命令なさったら K はそれに従うか。ああ。Emotional damage。こういう問題にはもっと悩んでから答えてほしいものだ。問題が悪い。出題者に反省を求めたい。Boom, roasted.
And McClinger doing something for a change. You know, exposing that bitch. But the milk was already spilled, so never mind. 98, all that was left at this point was for Rue's baby mama to show up. And y'all, the baby. If only Rue looked like this as a baby. Now at this point, I was crying as if I was about to become a widow for the third time. And I mean, am I to blame? A bottle of whiskey with 2 glasses on the desk and Rue saying, you're late, Mittermeyer. So now that the story of Ruenthal as a character has come to an end, what I can say about him is that he was complicated. That was lame. Oh my god. He deserves a full-fledged character analysis. And what I got right now are scattered ideas and vibes. Like, I'm thinking tragedy, Hamlet, Macbeth, Oedipus Rex. Like, it's not like I have a profound understanding of Aristotle's poetics, but like, I'm thinking out of all the characters in Legend of the Galactic Heroes, he's the one that just screams the tragic hero. Yeah. Now, the only thing that could soothe the pain of watching Mittermeyer arriving in Fezon in episode 99 was him coming home to Eva. Y'all, they're gonna be perfect parents for little Felix. That goes without saying. I won't be able to sleep peacefully at night if I don't make a fuss about this scene. Take a look.
今日は寒いな。フロイライン、風邪などひいていないか。
Fräulein was like, I'm gonna throw the bomb.
風邪などひいたら大変です、陛下。お腹の子供に触りますから。
改めてお願いするが、結婚してくれるだろうか。あなたが世にとって大切な人だということがようやく分かった。
Finally!
あなたは世に助言して一度も謝ったことがないし、
Of course.
世にはもったいない女性だと思う。
Good thing that you know.
世は
Cute!
はい、陛下。
Cute! Is this a dream, y'all? Reinhardt getting married and having a baby and sister coming back. I couldn't believe my eyes when she did in episode 100. But oh my god, listen.
その結果、弟に献身してくれた人を不幸にしてしまいましたが、ヒルダさんは幸せになってくださいね。
I was like, ugh. Sister, ugh. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm taking it the wrong way, but did she have to put it like that? Like, blaming Reinhardt? Hasn't she blamed him enough in her passive-aggressive way? No one, not her, not anybody else was affected by the loss of Zeke like Reinhardt. I don't know, I tried, but I can't wrap my head around her. I think she's been unimaginably cruel to him, and that's it. Now, about the royal wedding. It's taken all the strength I have not to roast Hilda's look. Yeah, anyway. This anime has given me trust issues. I can't trust the happy times. My mind is filled with dark shit, like worst case scenarios as I finish this entry. And since the next one is gonna be the last, and the shower singer in me is very thankful for the feedback she got on the previous one, she might want to give y'all an encore. Yeah, 4 openings, 4 endings. Which one of the Legend of the Galactic Heroes songs do you want me to sing? And if you all ignore me, I'm just gonna sing OP4 because that's my jam right now. There must be something. Sneak peek, there you go. Thank you for watching and see y'all in the next one.